Hi, welcome to Grilling and Chilling with Mojo. Today we are going to make a pork tenderloin that is has a rub on it with applewood smoked bacon and some seasonings. Generally, salt, pepper, garlic would be great, go great with it. We're going to take this bad boy and we're going to stick it in the sous vide at 137 for 2 hours. You're not going to want to miss this. And then we're going to take it out and then we're going to sear it. We're going to make some smashed red potatoes on the Blackstone along with some vegetables, fresh vegetables. Let's get ready to do this. So what you want to do, you don't have to, but I do, is kind of fold this bag over, and because when we put the tenderloin inside, it kind of keeps this clean, so when we seal it, there's no food and whatnot on there. So just kind of overlap it like this. I don't know if you ever used a vacuum sealed bag or a vacuum sealer before, but pretty easy. I recommend getting one. They're great to have. Try not to make a mess here. I'm just going to dump the whole thing in there with the seasonings, juices, everything. Okay, and then we're going to vacuum seal. Okay, if you've never had one of these sous vides, they're pretty amazing. It'll cook your steaks and meat at perfect temperature, and pretty much not go over. And then you sear it, and you'll have an excellent perfect steak or whatever you're cooking. Pulled pork, amazing pulled pork. So we're going to stick this guy in here. We're going to go for about 2 hours. It's at 137 right now, the temperature. And all you do is just drop your bag in there. And keep an eye on it. If it starts floating on you, then I'll clamp it down. And that's it. And we're going to cook for 2 hours. Echo. Set timer for 2 hours.
2 hours, starting now.
We're going to take some red potatoes and we're going to boil them for probably about 15-20 minutes until they get fork tender. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these potatoes going. Put a little bit of, actually a lot of oil down. I use olive oil. And we're going to stick these potatoes as such. I'm going to put some butter in here in a second. Some parchment paper and your smasher. And let's just go ahead and smash these guys down. Hold them down on the grill for a little bit. So these took about 20-25 minutes to boil, which isn't too bad. Okay, so let's put a little bit of oil on these on top. I got some garlic salt. And a little ground pepper. And let's go ahead and toss a couple pieces of butter down in there. A little bit of oil. These veggies going. And I'm going to put these mushrooms to the side for now and toss them in there in a second. Give them a few minutes. And we're going to season these up with a little bit of, I got some Killer Cajun I'm putting on here. A little Cajun salt and garlic. Go ahead and put a little bit of pepper in there. A little bit of oil on top. And we're going to go ahead and stick a little bit of butter in there too. Just go one. A little steam on those bad boys. Let's go ahead and toss those around a little bit. We're going to toss these mushrooms in there. Go ahead and give those a little cover. Check these potatoes, how they're looking. Oh, they're looking about pretty good. Let's go ahead and flip those over. Whew! Oh boy! If you can smell these, These potatoes are actually pretty stinking amazing. Just a little bit of salt on top there, garlic salt, and a little bit of pepper. They smell amazing. Check those out. Turn those down. And these are pretty much done. So we're gonna get a little bit more butter flavor. Just gonna drop a little bit on top of these. Just a little bit. Let it melt inside. A little bit more garlic salt. And a little bit more pepper. Taste your food as you go, and determine if you need more seasoning or not. Take that over. Let that set. Bath is done. So it's been cooking for about 2 hours. And we're going to take this out. And let's give it a little sear. It don't look really good right now, but that's going to change. Alright, let's check this out and give it a cut and plate our food. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. See how this looks. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Cut this guy off. Give a little shout out to Sam, the cooking guy. This is one of his bread knives, offset bread. I use it for the cutting meat also. So, this smells so good. Got one more. So we got my vegetables and smashed red potatoes and the pork loin. Turned out amazing. Let's give this pork loin a little taste here. Wow. And the vegetables with the seasonings that I put. Super amazing. Thank you for watching. Especially if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Food was amazing. If you don't have a Sous Vide, I really highly recommend it. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. The little bell notifies you when I come up with a video. I try to put 1 or 2 out every week by Saturday at 9 o'clock. And you guys have a fabulous day or afternoon, and I will see you next time.